Alrighty, everybody, we're back. Another episode of
Smoking
Smoking
the
the
Truth.
Truth
With your boy King Oz
and Orlando Flow.
how you guys doing
Que
today?
lo que? What's good, man? How you feeling, Papi? What's up, man?
I'm doing mucho bueno.
Mucho buenos.
Yes, man.
Happy week to you, man. How's your week going, brother?
Yeah, it's been pretty inspiring. Got a lot of ups and downs, but actually had a lot of ups. Been a pretty
Yeah.
good week.
Yeah, I hear you.
Been working
I
a
hear
lot.
you. Working a lot. Stacking
lot.
that bread.
a lot,
Stacking that dinero.
a lot.
A lot. So we want to start the first segment of the day. So Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey was talking about this is a video that was trending on TikTok this past few days.
Okay.
And this is it's an old video, but it's like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Steve Harvey said that guys and girls cannot be friends at all. One of his, what he said was that guys will always be on the lookout to sleep with a woman who is their friends. Would you agree with that statement first?
Not all men are like that.
Can we assume like 50% of the men are
I think it's about 50-50 balance.
50-50, they're looking out to sleep with their female friends?
Yeah, I mean, but in the long run, I don't think it's always the truth, because I still think males need female friends.
I think females bring a good side of the man.
But
Females friends.
there are potential hazards and stuff like that. Let's just say in which your case and what you were saying is, like, let's just say a male has a female friend, but he also has a girlfriend. They're going through issues. Him and his girlfriend are going through issues. A female friend might like that dude, and she might tell him, like, oh, maybe you gotta split up and all this other stuff. That's like dropping a bomb to slide right in there. It can go vice versa too.
It's very, it's touchy, because a guy can be friends with a woman. I have female friends.
Yeah,
it can happen. You have to. So it's like, but I feel like it depends how mature is the guy
and the female.
Because if the guy and the female are not mature and they just, whenever they get a chance, they're going to just sleep with each other, then definitely that's not going to work at all.
Mm-mm.
And that's what happens. Most of the case, either the female or the guy or both are attracted to each other, and one thing like to the other. One thing just took it to another level.
The next level.
So I kind of agree with Steve Harvey, but at the same time, I think he's took it to the extreme level. Because, like I say, if the guy is mature and the girl is mature enough,
it could be a
cool.
mutual friendship.
They'll be cool. I know that guys can be, nasty or whatever they say.
But sometimes people also can't hold back their feelings either.
True.
So
that's a 50-50 for me.
yeah, same.
That's a 50-50. I cannot really predict, like, yes or no. It's a 50-50.
Never know what the life holds.
Because I got females that are friends, and I got, my girl, well, it's just one of those things, I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
Put it in the comments below.
Can a guy and a girl
be friends?
Be fully friends
without needing that sexual relationship or a bond farther beyond that relationship?
No sex involved. They're just good friends. I mean, different stories. If they grew up together, that's different.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I met you last week, and now we're cool, and we're just cool. That's it. I hardly doubt it. We're human beings for a reason.
Yeah.
We make mistakes. We are full of everything. That's why I say, like. But can a guy have female friends? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Can a girl have guys friends?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
So can your girlfriend have guys friends?
I wouldn't see why not.
You wouldn't mind, like, why are you calling this guy? Why are you going hanging out? So you'll be okay with a girl going out with her guy friend like once a month?
I mean, if you trust her.
If you trust the guy and you trust the girl,
yeah.
you'll be cool. Like, hey, just go ahead. I mean, he's your friend.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know.
It's a little funny, but like, in the world that I'm stepping into, it's
you gotta be like that.
Yeah, you gotta be like.
And the industry that you thinking about being your profession that you're doing right now, music industry, You're gonna have
Female
females,
friends, male friends,
guys,
all that.
friends, even gays. You might have in the studio making a song.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. I'll work with you.
That's true. I like that. I like that. I feel like yeah, that's doable. That's doable. You know, like
Yeah,
you got it. You know, we're working. You know, we're making music. I know. Like I heard a lot of stories. Like if a female upcoming artist trying to do a feature with the guys, some guys, you know, try like, hey yo, come, you know, let's do something, and I give you that feature. You know, like it's always I heard the stories. You know, there's always gonna be stories like that. I feel like guys, some guys don't have their levels. You know, the way they need to be. Some guys are just walking around. You know, doing whatever.
yeah,
They don't have that self love and respect to understand that you're my coworker. We're in the industry that we're working together and we can make music together.
yeah. We can make money.
We can make business happen.
Exactly.
We can make business happen.
That's really what I see
I
as
feel
the
like that's
future. Like having business partners, business people who are business minded,
partnerships.
whether they're male, female, or whatever sexual preference you want to call yourself. You can call yourself a goldfish. I wouldn't care.
No matter what it is, bro, like at the end of the day, it's bigger when you have two brains working together.
Yes.
You can do it on your own and go far. But if you have two people, you
You
will
can
really,
go
really
exponentially farther.
go
It'll
really
spike up
far.
like Dogecoin.
For real. No, seriously. Like it's one of those things that it kind of minds blow me when I see people don't work together.
Yeah.
Be like, you know, like if when you want to see two artists working together, and they don't work together. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, people want this,
Yeah.
but you know,
It's,
and it is, you know, it's egos. You know, it's egos. You know, there's a lot of things in there involved.
yeah. Which also can lead into our next subject. Being more authentic to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Being more of an authentic human being. One that you were born to be. The life you live in.
Some people lack of to be authentic. You know, like they're not true to to yourself, to
Yeah.
you whoever you
Like
are.
in reality, you need to be true to yourself in order to be true to others. There's no other way or exception to it.
You got to. You got to be loyal to yourself and believe in yourself. Like you can get motivation from other people, and that's beautiful and that's amazing. But at the end of the day, at the end of the night, when you go to sleep, you have to have faith in you. You are the one. You can do this.
Being true to yourself means that you're honest, trustworthy person who lives by the code of morals and values.
That's right. That's right. That's
Just
right.
set your standards, set your values, set everything into play, and be about it. That's
Right.
being true to yourself. If you really say like, yeah, this is my life and this is how I do it.
Okay. So, as we were talking about, be true to yourself, you know, be your biggest fan, be your, the number one supporter that you need because at the end of the day, nobody will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. You know?
Yeah, most definitely. You always gotta believe in yourself.
You got to believe in yourself and hold yourself accountable to the things that you can do. Also, when you're being authentic, you're always thinking
Inward,
inward.
and
That's
you're
right.
looking outward.
Exactly. So stay when you're very authentic is very when you're authentic is very important, isn't it? Like you have
Yeah,
to.
authentic people are deep thinkers.
It's number one.
You know, they, they generate this power from within. They add value to their lives and things like.
Exactly. It just when you're authentic, you will see that you're the one. Like when you're in a full room of people and you're the one authentic, the group of people will notice you by you just being you.
Yeah,
You know how beautiful is that?
it's amazing.
By you just being you, people will know that it's you. So be authentic. Be who you gotta be. Be kind. Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Kindness, respect.
Love. It's common sense, but sometimes, when we're about our day and we see people outside in this world, people are just being crazy. People don't.
Great. I would say this: great actions are always reciprocated.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Always live in the moment and be a great listener.
Definitely.
Sometimes that's all we need. Beating the moment and be a good listener. Listen to other people. Understand what they're saying.
Be open minded and fair to the opportunities of other
Exactly.
people.
Exactly. You see, like having that open mind is and just be there with people and listen to other people. Sometimes that's all people really need at the end of the day.
Building trust, faith, and also acceptance.
I don't know, like we preach about these things a lot, and we're just trying to keep you guys, at the end of the day, we want the people that watch this, be great and succeed on their goals.
Exactly.
We want the best for you. We want you guys to actually, make it in life. Make it in life. That's all we can do. Make it in life. We're gonna move into a different topic, man. Things are very crazy nowadays. We live in a world that, people live on fears.
They
Let's be
do.
real. People live on fears,
Living under a roof and fear of what's out there in the world, and
and you can't just live on fear. That's not possible.
yeah,
You can.
your biggest fear is your biggest success.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, you will never reach your 100% potential
Unless you break through your fear.
Exactly. So sometimes you have to learn how to let go of the past.
Exactly.
That the things that don't make sense, like the things that don't make sense, let them go.
Yes.
That's not who you are. That's not who we are.
Nope.
We must let them go and leave that in the past.
Exactly. If it don't make sense, don't be with it.
Why we keep on the grudges, bro? Why? Why?
Know your own power. Everybody doubts their ability sometimes. We all go through shit, and we all go unhappy sometimes, depressed or whatever. But at the end of the day, you gotta find something just to remember that I have the power.
At the end of the day, you got the power. We got the power to do whatever we want.
To make that change.
I'm tired of seeing people on social media be like, "There's nothing we can do. Everything is being made. Everything is already invented. We might as well just sit back and relax."
See, there's somebody I know that's kind of like that. They were like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna be working this job the rest of my life." Like,
hell no, we're not.
how could you do
I
that?
refuse to work the same job for 50 years.
No.
I
Never.
refuse.
If it's not the life that I want to live, I ain't doing
I
it.
refuse it. I will speak it to the universe, the right things I want to my life, Steve.
Yes.
Ain't that right?
Most definitely. But also
Man.
look at your life. Look at it in every retrospect that you can, or aspect that you can. Find out what is your biggest fears and learn to overcome them. Learn to trust yourself.
Write
your
it down.
emotions.
Oh, you kissed almost the mic. Write down the fears that you have. Look, it works for me. 5 things that I need to work on that I need to be mindful of.
5 things to fix within a month.
Let's do it. You know what I mean? Be true to yourself. We just said it. Be true to yourself.
Yeah, learn to trust yourself and some of the stuff that you do. Like, if you really have faith that whatever you're doing is going to be great, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
Exactly.
But also,
like,
you gotta also have that mindset that not everything can be fixed.
you heading something.
Not everything can be
Some things cannot be fixed. You just have to let them go, like we said. Some things they can't be fixed. You just have to let them be. Just let them be. And the next thing we got, some small things, you can't just don't sweat it. Some small problems that you got, little things,
Brush it off.
just let them go. Don't even worry about it.
The more you worry about the smaller things, that it'll stress you out. Like, there's a lot of small things out there,
Right.
and you'll be getting pissed off a lot.
And not only that, like our human brain, we don't use our full capacity of the human brain
No.
because we worry so much what other people think, what other people are gonna say. Oh, this is not right. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't make sense. Let it go. Let it go.
No matter what is bugging you, you can always do something about it. Whether you have that toxic friend in your life, bye.
Cut him off. see you later.
Fix your shit before you
and
come
come
back.
back. Exactly. Like anything that you having a bad job, go find to the next job.
Yeah.
You want to have a better income, learn a skill. A lot of good trades out there, man, that you can do. You don't have to go to school.
No.
You can learn a
But
trade.
you know,
I'm not saying
all the
that.
way up through high school is definitely important.
It's very important. It's very important.
For social abilities and such, just in general. It's
Just in general. And sometimes, what's the thing you need? Hang out with positive people. Sometimes you just don't have the right crowd around you that's holding you down.
Yeah. I think one of the best people that are good for your lives are the ones that'll pray for you right in front of your face.
Facts. You know what I used to love about DMX? He
What's
will
up?
go to every interview and pray.
Yeah. And believe it or not, DMX never used to do that.
He changed.
Yeah.
He never used to in the past. He just changed that now. And also, into the next topic, don't let anybody insult you, manipulate you,
or use you.
There's plenty of those people out there ready to do all that. So
yeah, they're ready to drain you of the energy that you have, and then by the time they're done with you, they've already done sucked all the juices.
You gotta be, I don't know, I think with one of those things, you have to be very mindful of who's around you, who you let it, use you or use your energy. Like, come on, man. Come on.
The best thing is, though,
Come
also,
on.
when with all this, you want to set goals that are based upon your life. Just because you're seeing somebody living lavishly in, a $40 million mansion with 3 Bentleys and 5 Lamborghinis, a limousine.
That's not you.
Doesn't mean that's your life. Yeah, that might be luxurious and stuff like that, but don't be influenced by external influences. Like things that aren't you, that aren't in your zone of your mindset. Don't let that influence you. Which, believe it or not, music really influences people, and which is a big external influence.
Music is very, very spiritual. Music dictates a lot of people away. It dictates a lot of people. Just remember, at the end of the day, man, if, like, for example, the newspaper, if it's making you negative and making you depressed,
Seeing all the
bad stuff going on.
Not even just the newspaper, the news in general. If it's stressing you out, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Throw that away.
I don't like watching the news. Half the stuff on there just annoys me.
And do things that you enjoy. I feel like sometimes people who have fears, they don't do things that they enjoy.
Also,
I like what you did playing golf. That was nice.
Yeah. You always gotta find something
that was nice.
to relieve your mind sometimes. Also being able to, work with children and things like that. Kids are bright. Like when I mean they're bright, they're like a shining light. They have a big ball of energy. And that energy can transfer straight to you.
They always say, bro, like you never want to lose that inner kid inside of you.
No, you never.
Because that's what brings you happiness. That's what brings you happiness. So let's move to the next thing, man. Let's move to the next things. I think we touched a lot on fears. Hope people got a grasp on it and understood that living on fear is not the best option.
No,
not at all. Do things that you enjoy. Stay away from toxic people. Stay away from things that don't make you happy at the end of the day. That's what I'm trying to say. Look. All right, so as we were talking about, we were looking at universal income. We talked about in the past, you know. And then I was thinking, if we give everybody money every month, let's say if the government decides tomorrow, Joe Biden passed the law,
everybody getting $1,500 a month.
$1,500 every month. And then I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Okay.
Do you think, and then I'm going to give you the details behind this, do you think would it make people better, improve their lives and their wealth, or would it make them, complacent, like lazy?
Both.
Go ahead. Give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Let's just say
getting $1,500 every month.
A person like you that's open-minded, business-minded. If I give you $1,500, most likely you're gonna make income off of that. You're gonna find a way to flip that and make money.
Of course,
right?
Invest somewhere.
Whether it's in your own business or whatever.
Something.
You give money to a lazy person, that just gives them right to stay lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like money doesn't motivate everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But people love it, but it
True.
just doesn't motivate everybody.
True.
It doesn't always give them that full urge to be like, yeah, I'm sitting here playing video games 24/7. I'm not working. I'm getting $1,500 a month. I'm paying
Yes.
all my
Yes.
bills. I can eat.
Yes.
I can do all this.
Yes.
But you know what? I guarantee you your pockets are still dry.
No. Why you say that?
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying.
people
So
want to
you-
take advantage of it,
so you-
especially in people in areas like down south where living is cheaper.
Oh yeah.
You can get a whole house for like
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
$800 a month. You know, people could live lavishly off of $1,500 a month. Just off of that.
So you're saying pretty much your mindset would dictate how will you use that $1,500 every month.
Exactly. Your mindset, who you are, and how your being is. You know, it's always going to dictate on how universal income will actually help people.
True.
You can't help the lazy. The lazy got to be willing to help themselves first.
So let me tell you something. I was reading on this article. They did an experiment in Finland where they give people about $1,100 every month, and on that study they find out they use like about 200 people. They find out that people did not become a better, either wealthy or none of that. They didn't improve on anything due to they knew they were receiving that money every month.
They were probably choosing to stay lazy.
Have the easy life. Come on, we're human beings.
Living the easy life.
You feel me? So like at the end of the day, we give people all this money and they're not gonna do nothing with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just gonna put it back right to the market.
Exactly. It's just gonna be recycled back in.
Just circle of life, going back around.
Exactly. But the people who are smart enough, they're gonna take that $1,500, keep collecting it, but also investing in their way of life. You know, in positive emotions.
And not only that, if poverty doesn't have to do just with money. I was doing some research this morning, and poverty has to do with your education.
Yeah.
Your infrastructure, like the house. Did you have any house?
Where you living?
Bank. You have a bank close by. Whatever. Family, and lack of parental guidance.
That is definitely a big description of what poverty is.
Or where do you live in the world? Like, geographically. Like, where are you located? Are you in Cuba?
Are you in a third world?
Are you in a third world country? That can impact how poor you're going to be or how rich you're going to be.
Yeah, poverty levels change depending on the location. It depends on how much people are actually giving a fuck about that community or sense of people or whatever.
Also, how about if you have an addiction? Are you drinking a lot every weekend? Are you addicted to food every weekend?
I'm addicted to food.
You like to eat, don't you? You're a big boy.
I can eat.
But in reality, if you're addicted to a drug or whatever it is, it will really consume you and keep you poor. If you guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
But in reality, when we're talking about an addiction, people will get hooked on.
Yeah. I mean,
like, is it an addiction? Whatever, an addiction.
And if you guys don't know how the feeling of addiction is, addiction would be like,
man,
you going to like you getting like $1,000 every 2 weeks for your money, and you're spending like $600 on drugs or buying a coke, dope, or whatever
whatever type of drug you like. Yeah.
Where's your other money going to? Like, you're spending all this money, but are you truly taking care of yourself? Are you able to afford your way of living? See, the one thing my father always taught me was, if you can't afford it, don't do it.
Facts. Facts.
Like, if you can't afford to do this drug every day, or as much as you want to do it, then don't do it, because it's just going to financially break you. It's not going to be the best part of life. It's going to be a thing that's going to be holding you down.
Exactly. Also, another thing is lack of early employment, opportunities. Like, if you cannot find a job, how can you hold yourself up?
Yeah.
That can keep you poor.
Very true.
That can keep you poor.
The one thing that's very difficult is, people are losing everything. You know, especially with this whole COVID
COVID
situation, people
situation.
losing houses, their family members, everything. Like
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
it
It's
can,
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
it'll change people's mindset either for the better or for the worse. You know, I pray for everybody.
Definitely. A last thing I saw, if you're not your health is important. If you're not healthy, it can keep you poor. If you can,
Exactly. If you're not healthy, you are not
you
rich.
you're not gonna be. You're
You
not
could
rich.
you could have $1 million
In-
and poor health. You're not rich.
You're not rich. You can got all the money.
Your wealth comes from your health.
So, at the end of the day, what we're trying to say is, poverty doesn't only have to do with money. It has to do with where you live at, your health, the people you have around, and all those things that we just mentioned. Where you live in the world, education, infrastructure. Where if you have housing, you have a good neighborhood around you. You know what I mean? So
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm.
Stay Farm is there.
So yeah, definitely poverty has to do with 6 things more, 6 factors. So
Yeah.
it's not just money, not just money.
Young Moolah, baby.
All right, on to the next things that we have going on. Let me ask you something about Amazon, Steve.
What's up?
Do you think Amazon will be here with us in the next 10 years?
Oh, absolutely. I see Amazon as like what Walmart did, you know. Walmart came in,
Right?
changed the whole supermarket
That's
industry.
crazy.
Now the big
That's crazy.
corporation, Amazon started in a garage, and look where they're at now. They got over 200 and some facilities around the world, maybe even more.
Walmart has done something crazy. Like when you go to buy things, you go to Walmart or you go to Target. I don't know what else you can go.
I don't know if you ever heard of Amazon Fresh before.
Of course, I heard about it.
It's basically like a supermarket. Amazon has created,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no cashiers.
No cashier. You just grab it.
The cart automatically knows what you're buying and automatically charges you for what you're buying.
And charge your car already.
Yeah.
So everything's like you just grab it, put it in your cart, you're good to go.
And it knows what you're grabbing in real time.
That's
It was crazy.
so no more. We don't need the people, at the cashiers. We don't need no more cashiers.
Yeah, they're trying. Honestly, Amazon is changing society to the point where people are going to lose jobs. A lot of people are going to lose jobs.
It's a fact. Remember I told you about in the next. There's 15 jobs or 10. Oh, I remember I don't remember the number, but it's like about 15 jobs that are going to go away in the next 10 years.
Yep.
And one of them's on cashiers.
Yep. Don't need them.
We don't need them. Do we need delivery guys?
No. Because I don't know
Tell
if
me
you
why.
also saw that too.
Tell me why. I saw about it.
Domino's, I forgot which state or country it was in.
Uh-huh.
They were testing out an autonomous vehicle. It's just basically a big, huge warmer on wheels. It just keeps your pizza warm or whatever food you ordered, and it drives to your location, pulls up out front, you walk up, the door opens up, and boom, you grab your food and you go. Limiting interaction with people or human or whatever. And even at that, Amazon's doing that whole drone.
Yeah,
Amazon has the drones. So if you have like a fleet of 1,000 drones, what's the point in having, trucks on the road or people driving these trucks? Even the trucks are going autonomous.
Everything. Like I saw this video on Instagram. There was an Amazon truck. Was it driving by itself? And they would kind of drive in front of your house. Something will come up and drop the package.
Yeah.
Like a little arm. But jobs like telemarketer, it's gonna go away. Loan officers gonna go away.
You said law officers?
Loan officers, like people when you go get a loan.
Oh, loan.
Loan officers, yeah. Receptionists, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Whatever with retail salesperson is gonna go away.
Mhm.
Automobile body repair is gonna go away.
Well, no.
It can go away. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think. I mean, for the business, yeah, I could.
Have you heard about the BMW and what else other cars? Those expensive cars that if you take the car to like a regular person, they will take your warranty away.
Yeah.
They have to go exclusive to their company.
Yeah.
So what you think other people are gonna follow? Because think about it. What's the point of me just buying a car from you, and the person that sold it to me, they cannot fix and keep getting money from me?
Yeah.
There's no point of that.
I mean, depends on if the person screwed you over or not.
You know what I mean? There's no point of that. What else? One last one I'm gonna mention right now. People like customer service, dressmakers. they're already dying.
I mean,
Dressmakers are already dying.
let me put it to you this
In a
way.
way.
Dressmakers, no.
They're
There's
still
always gonna be
alive.
somebody. There's always gonna be somebody that's gonna design it, but the computer is gonna make it.
They're gonna make it more easy for us.
Yes. Where everything in life. See, I forgot what it was. I was thinking the other day, but I was thinking like some stuff that would be changing in society too, and I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But a lot of things are gonna change in the next 10 years, 10,
Yo,
20
all
years.
these restaurant servers, taxi drivers, all these people, man, they gotta be on the watch out. School bus drivers.
Like I said, society's changing, and I think everybody just needs to embrace the future because it's definitely a lot more different than what people think. It's definitely has a lot of different factors in it.
It's gonna play out interesting,
And
it's gonna play out interesting.
like I said, I think also people's reality is going to change too, because things that we didn't think was possible will become possible
That's the thing.
or are possible.
I'm thinking about like Facebook right now, Uber. I'm thinking about, I don't know, computers. I'm thinking about smartphones. I'm thinking about we're gonna be more adaptive.
Yeah, because it's right in front of our faces.
We
3-year-olds have a tablet nowadays.
Like nowadays, kids know how to use the phone more than I used to. Like kids can do more things with their phone than I ever did.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I've done a lot with computers and stuff like that in the past. But I guarantee you, there's somebody out there that's doing 10 times more than whatever I've
just
done.
find out that you knew about that you can use this like a phone camera, and you can record it from your computer, like type of situation. That's like mind blowing. Like, oh, I can do that. Okay, cool. Well, into other things, guys. Let's jump around. DJ Khaled.
We the best.
We the best. Dropping new album. He got JC. He got Drake. He got Nas. He got 21 Savage. Justin Bieber. He got
Megan
Baby.
Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee
Cardi
Stallion,
B.
Cardi B.
Lil Baby. Justin Bieber. Lil Wayne. Justin
He
Timberlake.
got everybody on this joint.
Roddy Ricch and Diddy. See,
what? He's smart.
Well,
as
no.
hell.
So what he
Khaled
does?
just did.
What Khaled? Khaled does that all the time.
Yeah, that's something he does.
Yeah. So he's a producer.
Mm-hmm.
He makes the music. Probably throws maybe a verse or a hook onto it, and then gets a whole bunch. And yeah, sometimes he doesn't even do that. But he creates an album
like he
with a whole bunch of different artists, and everybody gets paid out of the situation.
The only thing you hear from Khaled is like, "We the best."
Or sometimes like I said, he puts lyrics down to it.
Sometimes he put a little lyric. Yeah, he used to do that in the past.
But other than that, it's basically him just creating a whole album with other artists.
You know what's interesting about DJ Khaled? He used to be a radio guy, and he became this freaking mega star working with artists
And
like Drake.
DJing and all that.
DJ and everything. So you can see how he flipped his life.
Yeah.
From being just a normal radio guy or DJ to now making songs with Drake, Justin Bieber, the biggest stars in the world. I mean,
like I said, he's been around for a while and he's been doing this.
So
for
he got
a while,
the respect, like he got the respect, and this album, Khaled, definitely you need to give it an ear, man. It's not bad.
Believe it or not, there's
a
music video out there. I don't remember exactly what song it is, but it's a Drake song that was produced by DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled wanted to film a music video, but Drake couldn't get across the border or something like that.
Yeah,
at the time.
pop star.
Yeah, so they had Justin Bieber
just jump in it and did the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just made something out of that, made a story out of that. Like Drake couldn't come in the video, so he just got Justin Bieber to cover that. Just like that.
Exactly.
So everybody go stream Khaled by DJ Khaled. Just came out last Friday.
With a 14-track LP featuring all those heavy hitters that we have just announced.
Too many heavy hitters.
Yeah. So
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He got the whole team there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy album.
Yeah, I follow him on Snapchat and Instagram, so I see he's been in the process of making music videos for a lot of different songs, and
he's in the game. He's in the game.
He's a strong person in that.
He's in the game. All right, into other topics, guys. Make sure you guys comment what you think about Khaled favorite song you got there.
Yeah, if you guys have a favorite song that's
Let
on
us know
that
in the
LP
comment.
on Khaled,
Let us know that. Let
yeah,
us know.
let us know what your favorite song is.
Yeah, of course, man. Until next time, Floyd Mayweather
On June 6th,
is
fights
gonna
Logan
fight Logan
Paul.
Paul. I don't know, man. I feel like, hey, look, the numbers are gonna be there. They're gonna sell this.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna sell the fight.
it's gonna happen.
Logan Paul is a new fighter, recently, not too.
So Logan Paul's likes to pick fights.
You think he deserved the biggest fighter? No, you think he deserved that fight?
I mean, I don't think they should exclude other people who want to take on the idea of being a boxer. They want to only limit to the people who've been skilled with it for so many years, but they don't want to bring any outsiders in.
The problem is boxing, bro. It's in a weird place right now. Like, do you know any personalities coming out of boxing? Like people that talk trash or anybody it's out there on Instagram and like no. We see UFC doing that more.
Yeah,
But boxing's lacking off stars. Like
it's slowing down.
people that really adjust to the social media world. Like be on Instagram, like be like, I'm on this fighter's house. I just came to his crib. What's good? Come out. Like
Yeah.
we're missing that story.
Honestly, I don't hear much about boxing as much.
And it's
as
going
I
to
do
die
UFC.
down if they don't adjust. I mean, I know they can. They got the money. They got everything. They can just do it. But
You never know what it could happen. It
But
could be a dying sport, but then
if
again,
they-
it might just boom at some point in time because
Exactly.
they wind up changing their ways or doing something to keep the attention of the audience.
if the old heads don't switch their minds and adjust to the new era, boxing can die.
It could,
It could die forever.
but also that's why I feel
And I
like
can see UFC becoming the number one sport.
that's why I feel like them doing stuff like this could help.
I think this really helps them. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be a huge plus that we need. Huge.
But even at that, like, I'm just surprised that they do let these people in
like Logan
because
Paul.
didn't Logan Paul start off on Vine or something like that?
Yeah.
I think that's what it was, doing like wild skit videos.
I'm surprised. Yeah. He started just like that. He was he just became a star of YouTube. But I'm surprised how they're letting Logan Paul just do this. But I mean, I understand the business aspect. I don't get like the boxing history behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure there's some fans that are pissed off about it. Like
Oh yeah, there's people.
Who-
There's people that are definitely pissed off.
who
It's
let
like,
Logan Paul fight
yeah,
before Mayweather?
who's
The
letting
best
this man,
fighter.
Who's letting this man
Do this.
come
Get
in
away
this
with this.
ring, beat one of our boxers up?
And then I see other fans being like, "Oh, I can't wait to get his butt kicked." Like, you want to try Floyd Mayweather? You be calling out people. It's your turn to get your butt kicked. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. June.
June 6th.
June 6th. Okay.
June 6th.
June 6th.
Also, with new news as well, May 8th, Elon Musk will be on Saturday Night Live.
Is going to go nuts.
So he's been posting on Twitter, just joking around, different kind of skits he could be doing. He did one, I think he was like, I'm the Doge King or something like that, or Doge Lord. And that'd be a funny thing. And if he does
It's going to go crazy.
if he does that, Dogecoin's gonna spike up like there's no tomorrow.
It's going to go crazy. You don't understand. This guy he's a master of the marketing, man.
I was reading somebody posting something saying, why let a billionaire become a comedian?
It's fun. It's fun.
Why not? Why?
It's
I feel
fun.
like
I don't know why people hating on him. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know why he getting all this much heat for being on Saturday Night Live. I think it's interesting. I want to see the billionaire, one of the top 3 billionaires in America or the world.
Saturday Night Live is another comedy, so it'd be interesting.
I want to see what they're gonna come up with. Like, I mean, I want to see. I want to see this. I want to see him. Be funny. I want to see besides all this. Millionaire and smart, do this and follow this. I want to see you different side of him. It'll be interesting.
Some of his ideas included woke, James Bond, and Irony Man. The latter defeats villains using the power of irony, he wrote.
You see what I mean? That's something.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Doge Father.
The Doge Father. Okay.
That's
the
what
Doge
it was.
Father.
The Doge Father. Perhaps a mashup of Dogecoin and the Godfather. Definitely. That'd be hilarious.
He's working
The
on
Doge
big
filing.
moves. Big moves.
Yeah,
Elon,
I think he's realistically trying to help people out. Like, if you think about it, right now, I think he laid $100 million into carbon capture, which is basically like sucking the carbon dioxide out of the air and producing it into oxygen. You know, stuff that we could be using on other planets as well when we go to try to inhabit them, like Mars. You know,
look. He's doing things differently. He's risking, everything just to go to the moon and whatever, go
trying
out of
to
space.
make sure that the
Look,
humans
go
continue.
growth. It's
That-
all
that-
about growth.
Yeah, that the human race doesn't die off from some random cataclysmic, event.
I respect him what he's doing.
Yeah,
It's
he's
risky.
he's one of the
He's
biggest
taking the
billionaires I
chance.
respect.
Taking the chance, and he keeps it real with you. He's not trying to say like, "Oh, go buy my online course." No.
Yeah,
All the stuff you need, he said it before, is online. Just go read that. Go read it.
but also, in the next few years, as long as everything's going well, Elon Musk will be sending people to Mars, and he keeps stressing enough that people will die.
Oh, people will die in the process of going to Mars.
Yeah, people will either die on the trip to Mars,
You think
or
people
when they go to land on Mars, a few times, people might not survive because it's a desolate wasteland. There's nothing there. There's high winds and basically sandstorms that happen often.
You think people will be okay with risking their lives going there?
Yes, in the name of humanity, people will risk their lives. There are people out there who will risk their lives for it. But
It's
I
crazy.
guarantee
It's
you,
crazy.
most
I
of the
would not-
people who are going are probably people who don't have extended families, because the people who are going there might not be returning.
I would not
They
go.
might have to live there.
I'm not going. Tell you that right now. I'm not going, Steve.
I'll go one day when maybe like 10 years down along the line when things are a little bit more straightened
Look, right
out.
now they're doing the testing. They're testing things out. It's like the COVID vaccine, man.
Yeah.
Whoever want to go first, I'll let you guys handle it first, and then I'll go. It's fair enough.
Hey, I mean, take me to a trip to the moon. I'll go to the moon any day. But when you taking me 6 months away
That's too
from
much.
Earth, that's a lot.
Hey, man, good luck to Elon Musk, man. He needs it.
Yeah, good
He
luck.
needs it. Well,
Well,
guys, it's been another episode of Smoking the Truth podcast.
With your boy King Oz.
And Orlando Flow. Don't forget, guys, to check out social media. Check out Smoking the Truth.
Like,
on
share, and
Instagram.
subscribe.
Yeah, of
also
course.
hit that notification bell if you're
course.
watching on YouTube.
Make
Share
sure
with
you
your
guys
friends.
hit the like, comment, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Smoking the Truth.
Yep. Ken Oz on Instagram as well.
Yeah, King Oz Official. That's with 2 Z's. Orlando Flow on Instagram with him.
And don't forget, we're about to put all our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're coming to all the Apple podcast, all the podcast platforms.
All the platforms. And
So-
I hope you guys enjoy and continue watching and listening to us, because this growth is about to be real within the next couple of months. And I hope you guys will enjoy every little bit that you're going to see and listen to.
Absolutely. All right. Have a good one, guys. Stay blessed.
Be safe.
See you into the next one.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Rose.